Hi guys, good morning. So this is exactly 5:03.
It's very early in the morning, the kind of early where the world is still asleep. No noise, no rush, just quiet. And in moments like this, life feels different. There's something about early mornings that make you think deeply. Maybe it's the silence, maybe it's the stillness, maybe it's the way everything slows down before the day begins. I woke up around 5 a.m. today, not because I wanted to, but because love sometimes wake you up before your alarm does. Motherhood has a way of changing how you see time. You stop measuring days by hours and start measuring them by responsibility, care, and intention. Sometimes people think strength looks loud, but real strength is often quiet. It looks like waking up when your body wants rest. It looks like showing up even when no one is watching. It looks like doing small things consistently, and over time, those small things become alive. There was a time when my mornings were about me, my plans, my place, my comfort. Now, my mornings are about purpose, about preparing someone else for the world, about giving before the day even asks me to. And I've learned that this kind of giving doesn't always drain you. Sometimes it fills you in ways you don't expect. Motherhood teaches patience, not the dramatic kind of patience, but the quiet, steady kind. The kind that waits, the kind that adapts, the kind that keeps going even when it's tired. And somehow you grow into it. If you're listening to this right now, I don't know where you are in life. Maybe you are a parent, maybe you are not, maybe you are tired, maybe you are hopeful. Maybe you are both at the same time, and that's okay. Life doesn't come straight lines, it comes in seasons. And every season asks something different from us. There are seasons where you are pouring into others, and seasons where you need to be poured into, of course. There are seasons where you feel strong, and seasons where you're just so surviving. None of them actually make you less valuable. One thing motherhood has taught me is this: love is not always loud. It's not always announced. It doesn't always come with recognition, right? Sometimes love is simply consistency, being there again and again, even when you're tired. There are days when you wonder if anyone notices your efforts, if anyone truly sees how much you give. But even when no one sees, it still matters. Because the impact of love is not always immediate. Sometimes it shows up later in confidence, in stability, in peace. Early mornings like this make you grateful for simple things: a quiet house, a steady breath, the opportunity to show up again. Gratitude doesn't always come in excitement, sometimes it comes in calm acceptance. Life has a way of humbling you. Life has a way of humbling you. It reminds you that control is an illusion, that strength is built over time, and that showing up consistently matters more than perfection. If today feels heavy for you, I want you to slow down. You don't have to rush through everything. You don't have to have it all figured out. You are allowed to take life the moment at a time. There is beauty in ordinary days, in routines and repetitions, in quiet responsibility. These are the moments that shape us. Sometimes you don't need motivation, you just need reassurance. So let me say this gently: you are doing better than you think. Even on days when you feel unsure, even on days when you feel exhausted, even on days when progress feels invisible. Motherhood doesn't make you perfect, it makes you present, and presence is powerful. As the day slowly approaches, I remind myself that every effort counts, every morning, every quiet sacrifice, every moment of intention. Nothing is wasted. If you're listening to this while your mind is busy, take a deep breath. Inhale slowly, exhale gently. You're allowed to pause. Life doesn't ask us to be extraordinary every day. It asks us to be consistent, to be kind, to keep going, and that's enough. And the more I spend time in this quiet moment, the more I understand that life is not meant to be rushed. We rush because we are afraid of falling behind, afraid of not doing enough, afraid of not being enough. But fear disappears in stillness. Stillness reminds you that you're already here, already breathing, already surviving, already doing something meaningful. There is something grounding about early hours like this. They strip life down to its basics. No noise, no pressure, no expectations, just existence. And sometimes existence is enough. I've learned that not every thought needs an answer immediately. Some thoughts just need space. Space to pass through without judgment. Space to settle. You don't have to respond to everything life throws at you instantly. You are allowed to pause. There are seasons where life feels demanding, where responsibility feels heavy, where rest feels distant. But even in those seasons, there are pockets of calm if you allow yourself to notice them. Quiet moments like this teach acceptance. Acceptance of where you are, acceptance of what you can do, acceptance of what you cannot control. And acceptance brings peace. Sometimes we underestimate how powerful calm really is. Calm allows clarity, calm allows patience, calm allows wisdom. When your mind is calm, you hear yourself more clearly. I've realized that growth doesn't always come from doing more. Sometimes it comes from doing less with more attention, less rushing, less pressure, less comparison, more presence, more awareness, more grace. Grace is something we often give to others, but forget to give to ourselves. So if you're listening and you've been hard on yourself lately, this is a reminder to soften. You're allowed to be human. Life is not a straight line. It bends, it pauses, it reroutes. And that doesn't mean you're failing, it means you're living. There are days when silence feels comforting and days when it feels heavy. Both are okay. Silence is not empty, it's full of meaning if you listen carefully. Sometimes the most productive things you can do is to slow your breathing and let your body relax. Your worth is not tied to how much you accomplish in a day. Early mornings like this feels like borrowed time, time that belongs only to you before the world starts making demands. And in the borrowed time, you're allowed to just be yourself. I think we all need moments where no one needs anything from us. Moments where we don't have to explain, perform, or prove anything. Moments where we can exist quietly without expectations. Responsibility doesn't disappear in silence, but it becomes lighter. You remember that you are capable, that you've handled difficult things before, that you can handle this one too. Sometimes strength looks like continuing, other times it looks like resting. Both require courage. If your heart feels tired, rest it. If your mind feels busy, if your mind feels busy, slow it down. You don't need permission to take care of yourself. Life unfolds one moment at a time. You don't have to live the whole day at once. Just live this moment. This moment is manageable. There is something deeply reassuring about knowing that ordinary days matter, that consistency matters, that quiet effort matters. You don't need dramatic moments for your life to be meaningful. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is to trust that what you're doing now is enough for today. Tomorrow will take care of itself. And as time continues to move gently forward, I remind myself again that peace is not something you chase, it's something you allow. If you're still listening, let this narration be a reminder that you don't have to rush through life. You're allowed to move at your own pace. Everything doesn't need to be solved right now. Everything doesn't need to make sense immediately. Clarity comes with time. And time, when treated gently, has a way of healing things we don't even realize are broken. You're doing the best you can with what you know and what you have. That is enough. And finally, we are done packing our lunch. And this is me zipping it up here. Okay, this is me zipping it off. I added the not so cold water in the lunch box and zip it up. Okay, so here is our lunch box. Waka be that. Let me see your face. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, take your backpack. Turn your back. Turn your back. Let me see. Let me see your back. So your bag is very small. Go.
Mama, Mama,
Hi. 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 Why are you smiling? What's funny? Hmm? Is it heavy? Is your bag heavy? Anything? It's not heavy. Is your bag heavy? It's big. The bag is big. Take. Hold it. Huh? Yeah, go inside. Ah. Cheese.